All right, so after the coursework, just press enter, and then what you're going to do is click the bulleted list button. And now remember, every time you press enter, like I've done here, like I press enter here, and it just gives you a bullet. At the end of your bulleted list, so after I type cafeteria, if I hit enter once, it gives me a bullet. Then if I press it again, the bullet goes away. I'll press that, I'll press enter again, and then I'll do that. So I'll have a double space there in between the paragraph. And type this next little line. Guys, again, the purpose of a cover letter is to kind of in a short way talk about yourself and discuss your resume and how your experience and your education qualifies you for the job that you're applying for. Sometimes you might be applying for a position that you've never really had experience in that field, but your job experience does qualify you for that job. For instance, when I was applying to be a teacher, having never been a teacher or gone to school to be a teacher, I had to use my resume and my cover letter to explain why my resume qualifies me for a teaching position, which was kind of hard at first, but it worked. All right, so after you type this line here, so it's work. This is why this guy is also writing this letter. So what he's saying here is, yes, he went to school to be a chef, but he's not applying to be a chef. What he's wanting to do is teach at a culinary school. So he's trying to say, hey, here's some of the coursework that I've taken that would qualify me for that job, and here's some of the my culinary experience that I feel would directly apply to what you are looking for. Kind of helps the businesses to think outside the box. Think, oh, well, I guess I never thought of hiring someone with this background, but it does maybe seem like they're a good fit. So, again, the cover letter is very important, and sometimes it's all people read. It's your very first impression to the company as to who you are and what your qualifications are. So you want to make sure that you're capitalizing where you should be capitalizing, using good grammar, have someone look at it, make sure your spacing and stuff is consistent, which we're going to go through here in a minute because our spacing is not consistent. All right, so but after you have your body of your cover letter, which is this part right here, you're going to have a double space between the body of it and your closing, which is the word sincerely. We're going to tab that over too so that it's in line with the date. And then we're going to press enter 4 times, which gives us a quadruple space, which ironically is only 3 spaces in between sincerely and that person's name. Go ahead and press tab again. I know I'm on page 2, but it's going to fix it here when I adjust my spacing. Always try and have your cover letter and your resume try and stay on one page. All right, enter, enter, and then you're going to have a double space if you're marking like that there is an enclosure. And again, you do that so that the person looks to find that enclosed thing that you're looking for. Or again, if there is someone that is not that Mr. Ramos opening his mail, they will look for that and probably paperclip it to the letter and then place it in his mailbox. All right, so after we type all of this, we're going to do Control A. Go up here to our line spacing button and say single, and then hit remove space after, and it should pop your cover letter up onto one page. All right, now we just need to go up here and fix some of the spacing here. So up here between Mr. Ramos and the body of the paragraph of the cover letter, it should be a double space as well. So just like the quadruple space, it's one less space. So if it's called a double space, you'll have one space in between. It's kind of confusing, but it has to do with the number of times you hit enter or return. All right, looks like your cover letter should be nice and professional and ready to go. Once it looks like this, go ahead and save it and put your green stick up.